Jesus had been baptized. The Holy Spirit had descended on him. Like a dove, God, the Father, had spoken from heaven. Now, his ministry was beginning, and the first thing Jesus did was not preach to thousands, not perform a miracle, not enter the temple. The first thing Jesus did was find his team. The Sea of Galilee was not really a sea. It was a large freshwater lake, beautiful and blue, surrounded by green hills and small fishing villages. Every morning before sunrise, fishermen would launch their boats into the dark water and cast their nets. Every morning they would haul in their catch and bring it to shore. It was hard work, humble work, unknown work, but Jesus went to find his disciples here, not in the temple, not in the palace, not among the religious leaders. He went to the fishermen. As Jesus walked along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who would later be called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were standing in the shallow water, casting their net into the lake. Just like any other morning, just like every morning before it, they had no idea this morning would be different. Jesus stopped. He looked at them, and he called out with a voice that carried something unusual, something that made them stop what they were doing and look up. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." Simon and Andrew looked at each other. Then they looked at their nets. Then they left everything right there in the water and followed him. At once they left their nets and followed him. No long debate, no asking for time to think, no consulting their family business partners, just yes. Jesus continued walking along the shore. A little further he saw two more brothers, James and John, the sons of Zebedee. They were sitting in their boat with their father, mending their fishing nets. The quiet work of fishermen, patching holes, preparing for the next catch. Jesus called them to, and immediately, without hesitation, James and John climbed out of the boat. They left their father Zebedee sitting in the boat with the hired servants. They left the nets. They left the business. They left their father, and they followed Jesus. Why did Jesus choose fishermen, scholars, not priests, not wealthy merchants, not powerful politicians? Simple working men, men who understood hard work, men who knew what it meant to wait patiently for a catch, men who were not afraid of storms on the water, men who were used to working through the night with nothing to show for it, and going back out again the next morning. Men of persistence, men of courage, men of humility. Jesus saw in these fishermen something the world had overlooked, and he would spend the next 3 years turning them into something the world had never seen. 2 words changed everything. Follow me. Not study my teachings from a distance. Not attend my lectures on weekends. Not read my scrolls and form your own opinions. Follow me. Walk where I walk. Eat what I eat. Sleep where I sleep. Watch how I treat people. Watch how I pray. Watch how I handle pressure. Watch how I love. This was the ancient way of discipleship. You did not just learn the teacher's words, you learned his life. For a fisherman left everything in one morning: their boats, their nets, their business, their plans. They had no idea where they were going. They had no idea what they were walking into. They had no idea that their names would be read by billions of people 2,000 years later. They just heard a voice, and they said, "Yes, is Jesus calling you today? What nets do you need to leave behind?" Stay with us as we continue the complete story of Jesus. Next, Jesus enters the synagogue. He teaches with authority, and something extraordinary happens. Like and subscribe, and don't miss what's coming.